Solo leveling is finally back. Y'all don't understand how much I've been looking forward to its return. Now we get to see the GOAT himself, Sun Jinwoo, back in action and no longer solo dolo. Even his Shadow Army go crazy. And I can confidently say that there's no new gen out there that is touching this masterpiece. And I stand on that. This is well deserving of being my first upload of the new year. And with that being said, grab your golden Oreos and pink lemonade. Them shits fire. Now on with the heat. So Jinwoo was taking a nap but quickly gets up because he has to show up to his little sister's Jenna's school for a parent-teachers conference. And Jenna's looking at bro confused as hell because he's changed so much in the span of 2 months. Bro had all the hoes staring at him, ain't gonna lie, he really like me. So Jenna's teacher was telling Jinwoo how excellent of a student Jenna is and that she could get into a medical school. And the teacher asked Jinwoo if he would let Jenna become a hunter if she awakens, which bro's like, nah. And with the conference now over, the teacher asked Jinwoo for a favor, which is to talk with one of Jenna's classmates, Han Sung-yi, who has considered dropping out of school to become a hunter. But Sung-yi's really standing on business and still chooses not to go back to school nor give up on being a hunter. But Jinwoo's like, I'm not gonna hold you, you really broke as hell, you cannot make a living off being an E-rank hunter. Sure, you made a bit of money on the strike team, but that was an exception. Sung-yi's pissed as hell, but bro wasn't there to persuade her to give up on being a hunter, and they take off. And panning on the other side of things, Hunter Hwang Dong-soo lands in Korea looking to get his get back on Jinwoo for killing his older brother. Meanwhile, Jinwoo and Sung-yi makes it to a gate where he chose to sit on some training for Sung-yi. And the leader of the raid mission is an A-rank hunter named Kim Chul who thinks he the shit but don't know Jinwoo the big dog in this bitch. So the team consists of 1 A-rank hunter, 5 B-rank hunters, 2 C-rank hunters, plus Jinwoo and Sung-yi, making 10 people for the raid. And Jinwoo assumes Sung-yi might reconsider upon seeing how brutal raids can be, but they have a stacked lineup. And Hyun tells Jinwoo to limit his participation because he already know Jinwoo got that dog in him. And with that, they head into the gate. But Jinwoo felt something ominous about the gate and turns out it's a red gate, so he grabs Sung-yi to try to get her out of there, but to no avail. So he tells An to get in touch with the primary strike team ASAP. And as Jinwoo and gang were inside, Jinwoo explains the details on the red gate and how it takes you to a dungeon completely isolated from the outside. And that you can't leave until the boss is defeated or either wait till a dungeon break occurs and that the outside world can't intervene. As well as magic beasts being stronger than normal, and as soon as that was said, one of the E-rank hunters were dead on the floor with an ice arrow in the dome. And Jinwoo had saved Sung-yi from being hit by an arrow. And we see these 2 ice elves who were behind the attack. And after they took off, the team leader Chul decides to break the group into 2. And everyone who's below C rank can be a part of his group. And Shawty Park Hee-jin, who about bad as hell, chose to side with Jinwoo cause she knows he's a different breed of dog. And Chul lets Jinwoo know that he'll be heading on the main road while Jinwoo chose to take the forest. And as they went their separate ways, Chul notices a claw mark on the tree made by an ice bear, insinuating that the forests are full of ice bears. And Chul and his group believes that Jinwoo and gang are cooked. But then Chul starts thinking to himself, if Jinwoo is with 2 C-rank hunters and a B-rank hunter, why did he address Jinwoo as the leader? You know your aura is different if a nigga natural instinct is to address you as the leader despite you having the lower rank. So Chul and his group prepares for battle as ice bears are now in front of them. And Chul makes light work of one of the ice bears, and panning on the other side of things, Hee-jin is stressing as she notices all the claw marks on the trees and wants to turn back because they're in the ice bear's territory. But Jinwoo's like, let's keep it pushing. If this the ice bear's territory, then the ice bears will be our only enemy. It beats dealing with an intelligent enemy like the ice elves. And with it being cold in the forest, Jinwoo used his subspace magic to bust out the Louis V to keep everyone warm. Nigga, that's 6 bands on each of their bodies. So the gang got suspicious of bro cause even a high rank hunter have trouble storing more than 2 or 3 low level items. So Sung-yi's like,
wait a minute, who are you?
And I'm not gonna lie, the response bro gave was tough as hell. Bro's like, I'm the one who brought you here, it's my responsibility to protect you. In return, don't ask me any questions. That goes for the 2 of you as well. And with that being said, a bear pulled up ready to get active. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, as there was no hope of Baekhyun-ho being able to enter the red gate, An mentions that there's one person in particular inside the red gate who caught his eye recently, and that person is Sun Jinwoo. And that he believes Jinwoo may have reawakened but can't confirm it since he hasn't received his direct reply. Suddenly, Hwang Dong-soo pulls up and he's there to run the fade with Jinwoo, but luckily for him, it's a red gate. And yes, I mean luckily for him. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, Jinwoo finished beating the brakes off the ice bears with his bare fist. Gang really aura forming cause he has no business looking that cool just sitting down on the ice bear's corpse. But yeah, while the gang was feasting on ice bear meat paws, Jinwoo went out to test his shadow army. And look at this nigga Igris being the final one to arise, even had the theme kicking in as soon as he appeared. We got another elite aura former, ladies and gentlemen. So Jinwoo tells his shadow army to go, and just look at how happy Jinwoo is. He looks like like a proud father right now. He knows his shadow army is about to put in work. And that they did, as they make light work of all the ice bears. And just peep how Gino and Igris just posted with each other. Talk about a godly duo. Then the leader of the ice bears pulls up, and I can't take it serious with that mullet on the top of its head. I don't know which ice bear amongst that crowd was the barber responsible of this monstrosity of a haircut, but they very much deserve that violation from Gino's shadow army. But yeah, the leader of the ice bears pops out the cut going crazy, straight up bodying the shadow soldiers, successfully taking down all of them except one. And that's the big drop of the shadow soldiers himself, Igris. And all Gino had to say was the name Igris, and immediately Igris understood the assignment and was on go with no hesitation at all. So the ice bear charges in, and Igris, being such a boss, just casually walking and quickly slices the ice bear's shoulder. So the ice bear swings on Igris, but Igris too quick and blew the ice bear's back out, pause, knocking the sonic rings out of bro. But the violation wasn't over yet. Igris cuts the back of the ice bear's legs, forcing the ice bear on his knees, pause. And look at Gino's face, nigga, I was the same way. Cause this man Igris is cooking up a 5-star meal. So the ice bear tries to make a comeback, but Igris said, "Get that weak shit out of here," slicing the ice bear's head off. Now it's been years since I read the solo leveling manual, so what Gino said took me by surprise, at least the second half. Bro was like, I would have stood no chance if Igris used his sword back then, which yeah, we all knew that. Even without the sword, Igris was putting pause on that man Gino he only won due to plot armor, by exploiting a vulnerable spot in Igris' defense. But what had me was when Gino was like, at my current level, we might be equal. Nah, scratch that, he might be stronger than me. I'm telling you, I was hyped, cause how much of a dog can this man Igris turn out to be? And panning on the other side of things weren't looking good for Chul and his group, as they were in a dire situation. Cause his group was getting killed off by the ice elves. And you got this one who was behind Chul confirming a kill and was cheesing hard as hell. Chul was terrified as shit and started running away. And we get a look at the leader of the ice elves. And just look at how both the ice elf and the horse's hair just flowing in the wind, all majestic and shit. And yeah, that's about it. Solo Leveling's return debut was absolutely pure heat. A solid 10 out of 10 for me. But I want to know how y'all feel about Solo Leveling in its return. Are y'all as hyped for Solo Leveling Season 2 as much as I am? And for my manga readers, what part of the manga are you most hyped to see animated? Cause there's a ton of things I can't wait to see animated, but I won't speak on it cause I don't want to spoil this masterpiece for anyone. And if you're not that hype about Solo Leveling, then which new or returning anime got you hyped for 2025? Cause me personally, it's Solo Leveling, but that's just me personally though. Now I'm not gonna hold you, this the end of the video, but I'm gonna stall a bit cause I gotta hit the 8-minute mark, so bear with me, you feel me? And yeah, for those of you that don't know, I got a vid on Black Symbiote Spider-Man versus the Sinister Six from the Spectacular Spider-Man series dropping real soon. Hope y'all are hyped for that cause I know I have a ton of viewers who are anime fans. But I think it's about that time I cover something completely different from anime and cook up some Marvel and DC heat. And as some of you may know, I've planned on covering TV shows and movies that were made here in the West months ago, but I held back in order to wait till we hit the milestone of 100k, you feel me? And with us being at 50k, I think it's only right to give y'all a sample and cook up some Marvel and DC heat. And I know this is unrelated to Marvel or DC, but with seeing how that Home Alone video turned out, I'm confident y'all won't mind a bit of change, you feel me? And yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll do. Thank you for your time. Now, with that being said, if you made it this far, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe in these B. We moving. Also, I'm taking recommendations, bro, so hit the comments. And more heat on the way.